As we reported on Tuesday, President Biden rolled out sweeping executive actions to address the migrant crisis, capping the number of migrants who can claim asylum between ports of entry at the southern border. Most migrants crossing illegally will now be barred from seeking asylum once encounters reach more than 2,500 for 7 consecutive days. And joining us now to discuss this is the mayor of El Paso, Texas, Oscar Leeser. Mayor Leeser, we thank you so much for joining us. You were there at the White House yesterday when President Biden announced these actions. Migrant crossings had been at record numbers for a while. So why take the action now?
Well, it's not that it just happened yesterday. We've been working on this for years with the White House as we continue to see numbers of people coming into our city. Back in 2022, we had between 2,000 and 2,500 a day coming in every day. And we called Secretary Mayorkas and the federal government to help us and assist us, and they did. They continued to help us, to assist us. We'd not been able to do it without their assistance. One of the things that's really important to talk about, that the immigration process is broken, and it's going to continue to be broken until we can get a bipartisan agreement. This is just a start, but it didn't just start yesterday. It's something that we've been asking for assistance. No city can sustain at any given moment the numbers that come here. One of the things that we're very proud of, that El Paso provides an assistance to the federal government to make sure people are safe and they have a warm bed and they have warm meals and they're out of the elements. And that's something that's really, really important, that they're out of the elements. Right? Today it's going to be 106 in El Paso, and it becomes very dangerous for them. So we're very proud that we have no street releases and we continue to help people, but we couldn't do it without the assistance of the federal government.
And there will be some exceptions, like for victims of human trafficking and for unaccompanied minors. Are you at all concerned that families and smuggling organizations, like the ones my colleague Matt Rivers just profiled, will now send more unaccompanied children across the border?
Well, we've seen, we've seen huge numbers years ago, and the numbers gone down. But one of the things that we're always concerned for the safety of children, the safety of women and families. So that's something that we take very serious here in El Paso, and we make sure that families are not separated and that the children are safe and women are safe. And that's one of the things that I really believe that this executive order will help, because now you go through a CBP-1 application, and once you do that application, then you'll have the right to come into the U.S. and not have to put yourself out in the desert and not put yourself out in danger, and your kids, your family. And, we've seen people when they rush the border, you've seen videos of that, people riding on the trains and falling off and unfortunately losing their lives. This weekend, the Border Patrol had a call to rescue 4 people from the desert. So it's something that's really important to us, the safety of not only children and women, but also the families.
How difficult has the current crisis been for you, for the city of El Paso?
Well, one of the things is we have great cooperation from the Border Patrol, Customs, and the county and the city. We speak and work with one voice, and whether, we have a responsibility as a border city and to help and work with the federal government. We don't implement federal laws. We got to make sure that our asylum seekers in our city is safe. Our number one priority is safety to our community, and that's one of the things we really work really hard. But we pride ourselves on making sure that people are treated humanely and with dignity, and we've done an excellent job. As I said, we're probably one of the only cities, if not the only city, along the border that has no street releases, yet we have record of people coming into our city.
Mayor Leeser, we thank you so much for your time and look forward to continuing to be updated by you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good evening.